The Ultimate Fighting Championship stands as the zenith of mixed martial arts, presenting elite fighters in exhilarating tests of prowess and stamina. However, beyond the spotlight of the Octagon, there's a shadowed aspect that remains unseen by many enthusiasts. Are you prepared to delve into the undisclosed realities of the UFC? Brace yourself, as this exploration could alter your perception of the sport entirely. Were you aware that the UFC wasn't always the refined, regulated spectacle we witness today? Starting in 1993, the UFC was initially not a sport, but a singular event to identify the most potent martial art. Absent were weight classes, gloves, and several of today's rules. Fighters from varied backgrounds engaged in intense, occasionally gory confrontations with little to no protection. The UFC's initial days were untamed and unsupervised, yet they paved the way for the transformation of mixed martial arts into a revered sport. Ever wondered what drives someone to step into the octagon, knowing they might get hurt? Many UFC fighters come from challenging backgrounds, using the sport as an escape from their past or a way to challenge their aggression. The rigorous training, strict diets, and mental preparation are just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, fighters often deal with injuries, financial struggles, and the immense pressure to win. The life of a UFC fighter is not just about fame and glory. It's a testament to their dedication, resilience, and passion for the sport. Is the UFC solely about combat, or is there more lurking behind the curtain? The UFC operates as a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, and where significant money flows, politics often follow. Fighters frequently grapple with contract disagreements, inequitable compensation, and restricted rights. While elite fighters rake in millions, numerous lesser-ranked competitors find it challenging to sustain themselves, given the sport's physical and emotional demands. Like many prominent sport entities, the UFC prioritizes business. The chase for profit occasionally eclipses the welfare of its participants. We all love a good knockout, but what's the real cost of those punches and kicks? MMA is a dangerous sport. Fighters suffer from concussions, broken bones, and even long-term brain injuries. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a degenerative brain disease found in athletes with a history of repetitive brain trauma, has been discovered in some former MMA fighters. The thrill of victory often comes with a hidden, lifelong price. The physical toll on UFC fighters is immense, with many facing long-term health issues long after their careers have ended. With all its dark truths, is there hope for the future of the UFC? Over the years, the UFC has made significant strides in improving fighter safety, implementing stricter rules, and providing better medical care. The introduction of weight classes, mandatory medical checks, and better training protocols are steps in the right direction. The sport continues to evolve, with the well-being of fighters becoming a priority. The UFC has come a long way from its brutal beginnings, and while challenges remain, the future looks promising for fighters and fans alike. What do you think?